Hey guys, Just Nerds here, and we have decided to do a audio commentary on Digimon the Movie. It is me, Elijah, and Blake doing this today, and we are doing this in anticipation for Digimon Adventure Tri, which got held back for the summer. That's okay because we thought it would be fun to do this, and we might do some more Digimon content before Tri. But we are going to talk about this movie, and I might give you some facts while we watch it. So just time it from when we count down. It'll be 3, 2, 1, then hit play. So hopefully you're on the main menu right now on DVD or YouTube or VHS, whatever format you like. And we're going to start right now. I will count down and just hit play when I do 3, 2, 1, play. So 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, if you guys hit this right, you'll come up with the 20th Century Fox home entertainment. That's if you're watching the DVD copy. I don't know if the Blu-ray copy is any different or anything like that.
Well, Blu-ray's only in Japanese.
Oh, it's only in Japanese?
Well, it's only released in Japan. So,
okay.
yeah.
Well then,
it looks gorgeous.
Okay, so if you guys are watching this, you should watch the short because it sucks.
Angela Anaconda. I don't know. It probably wasn't popular.
Does she not want none without buns, hon? Oh.
What?
I'm editing that out.
Yeah, just edit it out.
That was funny. Come on.
Okay, no, I'll give you that one. That was actually pretty funny. I'm stupid, but okay. But by the way, I'm Blake, and this is Elijah, and this is Jonathan. That's our host.
Blake.
So I don't know why we didn't say that earlier.
Yeah,
but
I have the most information about this movie because
Brian.
I've also watched the Japanese versions of these.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say Brian and Daniel are not here with us today.
No.
Tonight, actually. It's what time is it actually? It's like there it is. 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock.
These characters look the worst.
Yeah, I know. Stay on track. Who comes up with these ideas though? The photorealistic faces, they're just.
That's what Matt TV does, right?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Well,
Matt TV draws them.
Yeah,
in a way,
true.
but this is
this looks drawn, not very well, but.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That one got a jump on one.
The jumbo.
The faces look like they're actually pictures of kids, and then they just.
Yeah, I mean that's really creepy though.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
It always terrified me as a kid, especially when we get to when they go in the movie for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. For
Johnny Abadi.
Digimon.
One of the guys' name is Johnny Abadi. Say thanks, Johnny Abadi.
Is it really?
That's what they said in the subtitles. Yeah, we have this with no volume right now, just subtitles.
We're watching the subtitles, so
you don't get copyright.
Yeah. I've been there, done that. Man, that was crazy.
What are you talking about, Blake? You never copyrighted.
What?
I never did anything.
What copyright strike?
It was Gerber's fault. He told me it was fine.
I didn't know what you guys were doing.
Shut up. Neither did Blake.
Yeah, it's John that acted alone.
Hey, you know how many subscribers we got from that?
Actually, thank you guys for subscribing to us, even though those videos are gone.
Yeah.
Thank you so
much.
We
got
guys.
50 subscribers, right? No, wait. Maybe we're on 30 or 40.
Right now we have about 75,
yeah,
76.
75. We always gain one and then lose one.
Yeah.
And was like, 76, and then we get 75.
Yeah, and then someone decides to leave.
Yeah.
Please come back. We love you.
It's not true. We hate you.
So this is going to be on Just Nerds 2. So you're watching Just Nerds 2 right now.
Yeah, which hopefully that copyright, that fictional copyright thing that we keep talking about gets lifted and we can just upload stuff.
I need to check that. It's either May or
I
don't know. I think I read something wrong. I don't know.
Then we're going to try to figure out what exactly we're going to do with Just Nerds 2. I'm thinking Let's Play channel or commentary channel, just like a mix of the long stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I would love to do more movie commentaries.
Yeah, this is fun. Just send.
Yeah, we did Avengers and
movie. Yeah.
Digimon. This is fun so far, and we're still getting better at it too.
Yeah. Elijah's looks like he's about ready for bedtime.
True, it's late.
I mean, it's 10.
It's late.
You gotta calm down.
I don't think that's 3.
For me,
I stay up late. So
yeah, I stay up late too.
Yeah.
I see Blake on PSN all the time.
Yeah.
Didn't your parents say they want you to go to bed earlier?
Me?
They always say that. They always say that, but then they kind of forget after like a week. Because it's tough for me to do that because it's the habit now.
We're in the wrong theater. Oh no! Transformers 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great
yeah.
movie.
Okay, that's
Yeah, it's scary. I would.
Like, I
Actually,
you mean
I don't know.
Transformers 4 because you like Transformers 3.
no, that's true.
The 20th
I
Century
tried to
Fox.
say 4. I got mixed up. Yeah,
Numbers
20th
are
Century
fun.
Fox will show up.
Yes, I would always rent this movie from the video store because
Yeah.
it would be on VHS. I would rent it all the time.
Shout out to Blockbuster.
No,
Blockbuster or Hollywood
it
Video?
wasn't no, it wasn't either of those.
Not
It
either?
was a logo video store.
Oh, really?
Those are always the best. Because then you make friends with the guy.
And the Fox Kids
Oh,
logo.
okay. I should say this before I get into we get into this. Oh,
Blake knows nothing about Digimon.
yes. I've never watched Digimon.
He's watched a few episodes of the first season.
Yeah, because Jonathan was like, that was like one of the shows that made his childhood, and I saw it was on Netflix, and I watched like the first 3-4 episodes, and I think it's really cool, but I'm gonna have no idea what's going on here. So.
Yeah, I've already explained some things to Blake, but I'll
Yeah.
try to explain some stuff. But I'll go into plot heavy.
Yeah. I've seen this movie before. We watched
Yeah.
this about what, like one and a half times.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah. The first time we tried to do a commentary over it, but
I think that was just for fun, right? The first time?
well, yeah, the first time was just for fun, but then the second time we tried to do a commentary, and plans got so mixed up and it
Yeah.
didn't really work. Yeah.
It was bad timing.
Yeah. It was bad.
And I give a lot of fun facts in that one.
Yeah.
I'll give them again here.
Yeah.
Because I also watched the Japanese version, and there's some differences between the two.
For the record, those credits are really short, actually.
Main thing you need to know about Digimon, they just put the word Digi in front of a lot of
Yes.
things. That's all you need to know.
Time to get my Digi breakfast.
And
Digi bacon.
honestly, I have a feeling they say that in the show.
Digi bacon. Digi
That
eggs.
doesn't happen. No.
Digi breakfast?
No.
Feels to say something like that.
Yeah, so this movie is 3 separate movies spliced together through editing and other different ways they tried to do
The
it.
magic of editing.
Yeah, pretty much. And it worked in some parts, but others it did not.
Yeah.
Especially in the third part. Oh my gosh.
8
Oh
years
my
ago, so
God.
that would be, what is that, 2000 and, see, it's 2015, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at math.
Like, this wasn't in 2015.
But it said 8 years ago, it means 8 years ago from now.
This was probably like...
Yeah, we're
Come
not
now,
watching.
Elijah.
This is probably like...
Come now.
This is probably like 2000, 2001.
This was released like 1999 or something,
It
right?
was? So-
Around that. Yeah, don't quote me.
But Digimon time doesn't work like us. TV time doesn't work like us.
TV time doesn't work like us.
So you just have Kari staring in front of the computer. It's going red right now.
Bro, kids are creepy. When you see
Yeah,
kid
kids
doing,
do weird things.
When you see kid doing that in the middle of the night, you run.
Even if
No,
it's your
you,
sister.
no, you don't.
No, you do.
So it was your kid.
Have you
it's
seen?
just-
Have you seen the what's it called? The Poltergeist.
I'm not doing
That
this.
kid gets sucked into the TV.
Whatever.
I don't need that.
Poltergeist?
Kid gets sucked into the
You
TV.
saw Poltergeist?
No, but I know what happens.
Oh.
They're making a remake of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. By Sam Raimi, right?
Sure.
Because he did Evil Dead, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's him. The guy who did Evil Dead is doing it.
Who also directed Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man trilogy. Like,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, stay on point, sorry.
Yeah, stay on point.
I'm so sorry.
Well, number
Yeah, we need to focus more on
number
that. Just
three
on
was- Digi
staying on
eggs.
point.
Number 3 was pretty scary. Dude.
Digi Milk?
Okay, Blake.
I'm
Stop.
gonna wear this out.
It's already worn out.
I'm gonna Digi run this to the ground.
So, I remember I asked you in the last time, Elijah, but did you have a favorite Digidestin in the original cast?
Ty.
Ty? Yeah.
Yeah, Ty. I think we both agreed it's either Ty or Izzy for us.
Yeah, Ty or Izzy. I love because Izzy was the nerdy one.
Yeah, but he's also like the funniest one. Joe.
Joe's funny. I love Joe.
Joe's cool.
Izzy was also the youngest ever TK and Kari. And them
Uh,
what?
I like TK, but I like him better in the second one.
Yeah, same here. But
TK's cool in the second one, not the first one.
I like Izzy's situation with his parents. So you
Yeah.
find out he's adopted. That was done really well. In the
You know-
show.
You know, I know I said this last time, but that really looks like a Yoshi egg.
Yeah, it does.
Like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind is
No,
when I
like
see that.
Yoshis have circles. This is blotches.
Does that mean
Gosh.
Yoshi is a Digimon? No, okay.
So this is the
Yes. Yoshi
baby
Mon.
form.
Yoshimon.
He's my second favorite Digimon, right behind
Charizard.
Charizard.
Charamon. Oh, dude, that actually makes sense.
Dark Magician.
Okay, Okay, the subtitles say BBBB ball.
It's
Yeah, bum, 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 bum. Because they're whistling the Digimon theme.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's the Digimon theme?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally didn't. I
the
totally
know
didn't.
words,
she's
the
with
words aren't ball.
Yeah, but
They're doing the tune like that.
Yeah, the tune.
Okay.
Oh, I'll try to rename it.
bubbles.
No.
So
no.
many bubbles.
Digiball.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now.
Yeah, so this part was released before the first episode of the show, maybe the day before, I don't know, or the week before.
But not in America.
No, not because we got the show first.
Yeah.
So this is more of like a
Wait,
promotional.
really? We got it first?
No, we got the show first, not this.
Oh, they only we got the
No.
actual show first. I mean, like,
No,
Sucker
we didn't.
Japan.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay,
we got
wait.
the show before this. We got the show.
No, Blake was
first.
watching something.
Well, yeah. I mean, that would make a lot more
So
sense
now
if we got. Okay,
Because
so
when they digivolved the electronics called Fritzy.
Because they're digital.
Yeah.
Like, it's very complicated.
I'm sure.
Digimon is
It's
a
a
complicated
Coromon.
subject matter. It's for the mature. Mature.
Is that why the Digimon just pooped?
Yes.
Like,
It's
bodily
realistic.
functions are a common occurrence.
I know I asked this last time, but like, what's with the poop? Is it like digital?
Yeah,
It's code.
It's physical, Blake.
Well, I know it's physical, but like,
Don't they say something like digital monsters in the physical world or something like that? No.
yeah, but they're still made of code, correct?
I don't know.
They're made up of code.
And
but-
let's roll that '90s soundtrack.
Yeah, but it's like if they hit you, it's not digital pain. It's real
Oh,
pain.
yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
That's not what I mean, like, but
Digital pain.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying.
Digital pain.
I'm just saying.
oh, my computer has a virus.
My server's crashing. That's my nerd voice. Sorry if any of you sound like that.
You sound like an evil master.
Interesting. What is that? Pop song?
Oh, wait.
Got a
Correct.
pop song or
It's a 90s grunge
Pop.
rock song.
I forgot who that's by.
Maybe if we heard
I remember
it.
hearing that song like on Radio Disney when I was a kid.
I remember reading that song. Because we read it. Subtitles.
sure? I don't know.
Why
if
do you
people
say
can-
I remember? Well, never mind, I'm not going to ask this question.
Because you said I remember.
I remember there was a really sad moment in the first season where they talk about Ty when they were young, around this age, and Ty made she was sick one time, and she made him. No, he made her. Elijah's dying. He made her play soccer with him, and she went to the hospital. That was so sad.
Yeah.
And then when she came home, she's like, "I'm sorry, I can't play with you, Ty."
You're right.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
I'm trying to explain this while Elijah's dying.
It's so emotional.
You can
right?
drink more. Drink.
That's what I'm choking on.
No, yeah,
You need
drink.
water? You need water? You okay?
I don't know how to drink water.
And it pooped again.
No, it was a sad moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. No,
Like,
but it was.
from that day on, Ty was like, I can't let her get hurt anymore.
Yeah.
Gotta be the big brother she needs.
Yeah, that was near the end of the show, and that was really good.
Gotta be the big brother she needs, but doesn't deserve.
Shut up.
Ty's Batman.
Yeah,
That's why he wears the goggles.
Yeah.
Does that mean that
Yes.
his Digimon is like Robin to him?
Sure. Why not? You're good.
What's his
Agumon?
Agumon?
Yeah.
Does that mean like Robumon?
No, doesn't make sense.
No, because he's Batman.
Okay. We get it, Blake. I made a good joke.
And Agumon just jumps off the building. It's such a big personality change. Like Chroma's on, he's like, "I love you guys," and that's Agumon. He's all primal.
Why is that?
I don't know. They don't explain it.
It's something like
Probably through friendship, right? Something
No,
about
they explain in the show. They don't not this particular situation, but like sometimes there's error in the codes or something like that. Since their code, like you can go in and fix it. So, like maybe his code was messed up or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think they explained it in one of the first 2 seasons, or maybe they don't.
I don't know.
I could just be a genius and figure it out myself. Does that sound legit to you guys?
No, or you just be lying right now.
But does it sound like it could be? Like their code could be corrupted, like computers can get viruses and stuff like that?
No, I'm just gonna say they didn't explain it.
I don't know.
At least not in this movie.
Nah, I'm right.
Maybe, I don't know. Could make sense.
I'm right. Spread the
That
hashtag.
was a funny line. Did you see that? No, but you're driving.
Did you see that? No, it's like
Yeah. You said,
Wimps.
yeah.
Please don't blow it up.
Don't blow up the bus. There
Well,
are
actually,
people in that bus, Blake.
No, never mind.
So Elijah and I have explained to Blake that this is not the same Agumon in the show.
No.
Completely different. Just a complete coincidence.
That's probably why I haven't asked.
Want to ask?
Well, if the viewers are, confused, Blake,
Ask me. I dare you.
even though they probably wouldn't be.
Oh, good point. I mean, I'm going to assume that a lot of our subscribers, though, are anime fans. So.
That's stereotyping.
Well, no, I'm just thinking.
Don't pigeonhole.
Or because our
viewers,
anime
Blake.
stuff gets the most views. Okay, so where did the bird come from? Just like nowhere?
Yeah, it just showed up.
Just because?
Maybe it was like a chain reaction.
Because
from,
of plot.
Well, yeah, that too. You can say a lot of things. Maybe it was like, I don't know, chain reaction from when Agumon came.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I could think of.
But like, unexplained, pretty much. Like it's just like it's
Maybe
supposed,
I
like
don't
implied
think-
or assumed or something like that.
Yeah, maybe they say in the show. I don't think so.
But the weird thing is, okay, so does this tie in with the show like whatsoever, or is it just like a standalone movie? Like,
No,
well, I mean,
this,
like of course, it's
no, this
Digimon,
ties
but-
in because when they in the show they come back to the real world, and then they go back to their childhood homes, and then they realize they remember this moment when Greymon showed up, and they learn more about like why they were chosen as Digidestin because they saw this moment, even though a lot of people saw this. Because not just the Digidestin saw this.
Yeah,
Right
it
here.
doesn't.
But they explain a lot more in the show, too. Yeah, this awesome fight scene.
I mean, no offense, but I do hope that they explain more in the show.
No, they do. They explain a lot.
Because
Nah,
I mean,
like the
at
shows
face-
just shows just a lot of wandering around in the desert, which it actually is.
Not just a desert.
Yeah,
There's
there's
forests, there's
forests.
ice.
They were in the ocean a couple
No,
times.
Yeah, they were.
I've seen the first few
They were
episodes,
inside
and
the
they do a
world.
different,
Remember
like they go to different places. Like it's not like they're just wandering out around the entire time.
No, they are wandering around the entire time.
I thought they were trying to beat whatever.
Yeah,
that
but they had to
Paramount?
wander. Like not all who wander.
I believe
are
it's called
lost.
Paramount. So Greymon's asleep, and
I'll
Ty's
repeat
gonna show his first comings as a leader.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep.
So I told Blake that when they explain it in the Japanese version in the show, because no one
Yeah.
questioned it, even though there's all this noise happening. They did explain that it was a terrorist attack, and that's what they blamed it on. It wasn't just like, oh, that's weird. This destruction just happened. They blamed it on terrorists.
Huh.
You know, obviously they couldn't say that in the
Yeah.
American version.
Because then you got all these
Yeah.
novel kids. What's a terrorist? Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, so Greymon sacrificed himself. He died with that final shot.
How exactly?
Because it was
It's just so awesome that he's
it was
just
the
like,
blast was too strong for him, man.
I guess that makes sense. But then why weren't Ty and... I'm sorry, what's her name again?
They were behind Greymon.
That's true, but like...
No, I'm just trying to...
You're just trying to explain.
Yeah,
Okay, it's... Now that we're getting into, the...
editing,
No.
splicing together.
Oh yeah, the editing, I guess you could say. But like that first part as a capture, just this is from me coming as like a guy who's never touched Digimon except for like those 4 episodes as I mentioned. I don't think it does a very good job of like.
No, it doesn't.
It gives me that like ooh, what was that all about? Like, you know what I mean? But like it gives me that sense of what the heck was that all about?
It glosses over stuff, but that's because this kind of was for the fans. But then they also kind of said, I don't know if they said it, but it's kind of implied that newcomers could come in, which they can't.
Yeah, I remember the first time we were watching this, I kept asking like, I wonder how parents thought about this movie when they took it to go when they took the kids to go.
Probably
see
the same when they saw Pokemon. Though.
Yeah,
they're very confused.
Exactly, and I'll talk about that at the end.
Yes, this is the second part, Our War Game, which is I told these two multiple times, my favorite Digimon piece to watch.
And after watching this part, twice now, I think it's twice. Yeah, twice now. I think this part's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good part.
Yeah, because it does show after, what happens after the show with the Digidestin, how they kind of spread apart.
Mm-hmm.
There's great action in this one. There's a lot of tension, with the missile.
Yeah.
I think it has a good blend of tension and just, fun overall.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bare Naked Lady song, One a Week.
Which is a good song. It's just kind of oddly placed, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is, but because they couldn't put in the Japanese opening, even the English opening wouldn't fit here.
Yeah.
Good soundtrack then.
Oh yeah, I mean they're all good songs.
Yeah, I know.
I think they're just oddly placed, like we said.
Yeah, and I told Blake for the Japanese version, it's more quiet music, especially here. Even the action, like when they punch the bad guy, it's more subdued, kind of more artsy in a way.
Yeah, okay.
To make it less actiony, I guess. I don't know.
Huh.
That's kind of why I like watching this a bit more than Japanese, just because
it's just funny, like just the way in terms of soundtrack.
Yeah, but also just that the sound effects are more. They give you more sound effects. It's like, no, I don't want to give you the egg.
I like how they think they can make a cake with just one egg.
They can't. She has multiple eggs.
Nah.
You can make a small cake with one egg.
Good point.
For who? The hamster?
It's like a personal
There's
cake.
2 of them.
The hamster?
It's Ty and his mom.
I mean, you can make like a personal cake, like a little mini
that's.
cake.
Nah. Go big or go home. Don't be a little. You guys know what I was going to say.
Yeah, so the way to kind of splice together this movie is putting Willis into even the narration in the first part, especially in this. Yeah. Even though he wasn't in this, obviously in the Japanese version. It's like Pac-Man, right, Blake?
It is like Pac-Man. Surprised they didn't actually put the waka sounds in, but it's copyright stuff.
Yeah, good point. And then director Hosoda, Hosoda, I forget. He directed Summer Wars, which is basically this plot.
Yeah.
But I could see him why he would kind of recycle the plot. Probably wants to do a lot more stuff with it. Because Digimon,
Yeah.
you kind of have to restrict yourself a bit because of, he's not in charge. He didn't create Digimon, so. Summer Wars, though, also good, right, Elijah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
I saw Summer Wars 2.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you guys sat me down and watched it.
Look, there's only one
But
Summer Wars.
Did you like it? Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Because no,
Yeah,
I was distracted by Elijah's stupid joke.
Yeah, that was also.
That was stupid. No, but I like
the only
Summer Wars.
similarity though is the, virus hacking in and shooting a missile.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can make that. I mean, they're very similar. I just they have enough to establish them.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
different,
People say like basically rips it off, but first it's the same director and doesn't rip it. It's not the same plot points happening.
I mean, Kai. I'm sorry,
Kai.
Why did I say Kai?
I don't know.
What the heck is Kai?
Kari.
Dragon Ball Z Kai. Okay. No, Tai and the main character from
Yeah,
Summer
they're very
Wars,
they're very
different. Yeah. So I mean,
Because Tai isn't a
The
nerd.
guy from Summer Wars is a nerd.
A cool nerd though.
What?
A cool nerd though.
Ah, nerd. Hashtag nerd.
So shows Agumon again with Genai.
so who is Genai?
He's not a human, but he's not a Digimon.
either.
He's like this other, like him and his group of friends. Like they were supposed to protect the Digidestin and kind of get things ready for him before they showed up to the digital world. But then, bad stuff happened, and he was the only one left. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah.
Huh.
Obviously they explain more in the show, but it's hard to explain Genai.
Well, yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it is. Like,
Yeah,
Isn't he like God?
he's not God. No, he's not. He works for the gods of the digital world.
I used to think that the Digivice was like Pokedex, but it's not really.
Yeah, isn't it? All it does is, no, there's a few things in the show.
Why is that one running into a wall?
I know. I know.
I just noticed that.
No, I know.
2 times.
I noticed that like a few times after, like rewatching. I was like, why is that one walking to a wall? Or are they just walking around? Actually, that does kind of. It is kind of in the games when you just view your Digimon in the farm you raised. They just kind of walk around like that.
When did the games come out?
Well,
Because this isn't based off a game, right?
Digimon's based off Tamagotchi, basically.
Okay, but it's
A
based
form
off
of
of a
Tamagotchi.
game, but not a Digimon game.
No,
Okay.
Digimon games came after.
So it's not like Pokemon, where it was based on the Pokemon game.
Yeah, that's why the games are better for
Okay.
Pokemon, but the anime is like a lot better for. Than the games. Sorry.
Because this
Yeah.
is an anime.
Yeah, but the DS games are actually really good. People say the other ones weren't very good.
Yeah.
I played some, but they were fun. Oh man.
The only Digimon game I think I know of is the one that's out now, like Digimon Champion Battle or something like that for the PS3.
Oh yeah, Rumble
it.
Blocks, something like that.
Something like that. I thought it was like Champion Battle, and they had like all of them.
It didn't very interest me. It's just a fighting game.
I just saw it at GameStop. I didn't pick it up. And then beyond that, the only other one I know of is a racing game, and that's it.
I played 2 on the Game Boy and then 1 on the DS and then 1 on the PlayStation 2.
I don't know how far it is, but Nicktoons picked this show up.
Yeah, they have Digimon Fusion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6th season, right? Digimon Fusion.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
They saw how well Dragon Ball Z Kai was doing, and they're just like, "Hey, this anime
Probably.
stuff pretty good. Let's get some more of that."
Cause I forgot what I think it was. No, it wasn't the 15th anniversary. That was something else. Yeah, for Digimon they do pretty good breaks in between. Like, well, I don't know. I think I'm lying. Actually, that's kind of what Digimon is. It goes away and then for a while, then it comes back.
Yeah.
Unlike Pokemon,
It's
just
a pretty long
always
break.
consistent. So you have girl troubles between Sora and Tai. You don't bring that up, okay?
What's he eating? Oh, it's a
It's
drink.
tea.
Okay, because I didn't see the top of the glass.
Yeah, and I told Blake also last time. In the English, they call it I forget the beef jerky shakes.
Yeah.
And in the Japanese, it's just tea because they, want to make the mom quirky, like she makes bad recipes. I'm pretty sure she's just a normal mom.
Thank you for visiting meow.com.
Did it say that?
Yeah, it actually said that.
Oh, okay.
That, I mean, that raises a whole, like, it does. I mean, come on, like, a cat being able to access meow.com? What is this meow?
I've always liked Hosoda's look at the internet. What would be like inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Lots
very
of swirly stuff.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Obviously more colorful in Summer Wars.
Let's stick up quietly.
Yeah.
Super shocker!
Yeah, I told Blake, in the Japanese, they don't call out their moves, so it makes a lot more sense. It's like, Super Shocker, that's quiet? Jeez.
That's like Batman or somebody doing a silent takedown. Be like, silent takedown!
And then they digivolve.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not playing that? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay.
Yeah, they do. It's just...
Okay. I just... Whoa. Sorry, we can't tell again. Subtitles. Wait, did...
What?
Did they shout out their names, or did the random kids know their names?
No, they shout their own names.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. They don't know their names.
So Greymon's like the equivalent of like Charizard in terms of popularity, right?
Greymon?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought so.
Yeah. He's pretty much the equivalent.
He's the only other one I know. I just didn't know his name.
He's the equivalent to Charizard.
Yeah. How every kid wants him.
Yeah. I guess Greymon's the best. He has a great design though.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets scary looking at Metal Greymon.
It's always the orange dragons.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Good color though.
Oh, dude, that's actually really interesting because orange is a very popular color in anime if you think about it.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Like
Yeah.
Naruto, Charizard, Greymon.
Yeah. I mean, shoot.
Yeah, good point.
I broke the secrets. No, I'm kidding. I think those are the only like 3 I can think of though. 3 or 4.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, I don't know about anybody else.
I'm trying to think. Red's a good one.
Red?
Yeah, Red.
From...
No, I'm saying Red's a popular color.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you...
Like, Gurren Lagann, that's Red.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
FMA, because he wears a red coat. A few other ones. Stuff.
Oh, yeah, for the record, I've seen, a few animes that have Jonathan and Elijah have recommended to me, like,
We did not recommend SAO.
Okay,
but...
yeah. Okay, you guys were talking about it and I was curious, so I blame myself for that one. I don't blame you guys for that one. In case you didn't catch on by that was a bad show.
Yeah, so here as a kid I was very disappointed because I loved the Ultimates and Digimon. And we didn't get to see them fight.
Goodbye. Okay, so do they like level up or something like that? Like kind of like the same way Pokemon do, but they actually say what level they're at and stuff?
No. Like,
because they just said champion level and I was like...
no, those guys do. Like,
yeah, that's just when they, digivolve.
Okay.
Well, technically...
The Digimon don't really say it.
So like their highest form is like champion level, basically.
No, their highest form is Mega.
Huh.
That's their 4th form. It's basically the Mega Evolution in Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
That's a Metal Greymon, right?
No, that's War Greymon. Metal Greymon's Ultimate.
Oh, yeah, and the War Greymon.
Yeah.
Looks like a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I was going to say something, I totally forgot.
When they get to Mega, they look like people. So
I thought this part was funny when he keeps calling the lines.
Look at his face on that, like...
Yeah, it's very expressive. Yeah, his style is very expressive.
Why isn't half of this stuff Infamon?
What? Infamon?
No, I said it's Infamon.
Yeah. Because he said...
Is that what they're going to call him?
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I totally didn't catch on for that last time.
Oh, he said Digivolve to Infamon. He's like, oh.
that's one thing I never understood. How do these guys remember the Digimon's names? There's so many.
Mom.
Well, they just heard it.
And
Like
whatever they else want.
they just heard it 2 minutes ago.
I wouldn't be able to. No, I mean just like in the show too.
I
They'll
wasn't
just be
looking.
going around. It's like, hey, look.
Yeah,
it's
that's true. Yeah.
That was
No.
the part when they're looking at us, right? That I just missed. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that part. It's so weird. Like, why isn't that right there a meme?
Probably is, right?
I'm commissioning one of you, our subscribers, to do that. Actually, why don't you do that? Aren't you like a meme maker, Elijah?
What? No, I did that.
Oh, I thought you used to make memes, no?
You mean like
Wow.
one, right?
I
you
made
mean
like
more.
3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then my career just
I
fell
just
apart.
downloaded the app and I was like, oh, that's fun. And I was like, I have nothing to do with these. And I just got rid of them.
So for this movie, they only took about 5 minutes. But even then, the 5 minutes wasn't very important. It's just extra stuff, like maybe some more comedic scenes. But other than that, it wasn't very important.
Sora is ignoring
Ty.
Ty.
Even though she was right there at his house, not his house, his apartment. She was right there and she didn't do anything.
A house is where your heart is.
Shut up.
Oh, no,
Home is
a
where the
house,
heart
is, a
is.
house is a building, a home is where your heart is. My bad.
And Ty just can't get a hold of anybody.
Poor Ty.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Ty.
That face, like he
Yeah.
made, and those
But,
faces.
yeah, they're funny faces.
They really are.
Remember they do that in Star Wars too. They're pretty
Mhm.
funny. Yeah, that line was like, "Time to good games, good days when we were a team."
Yeah.
That always got to me.
Those days are gone.
That was a good joke.
What?
It's the semiconductor. Did you read it?
No,
No,
but
sorry, I'm too busy looking at the scene itself. Sorry.
It's,
Blake's in it.
like, do you know what a semiconductor is? Guy who works part time on a train. That's a good joke.
Grandma fell asleep on TK.
Great joke.
So I'm starting to think this movie is going on Blake. That's what I'm starting to
Well,
think.
okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I know. I just like to assume stuff.
I'm not gonna say anything yet.
Are you hating Blake?
Huh?
Are you hating Blake?
No.
I love you, Blake.
I don't. Okay.
Are you undercover?
Before I get bashed in the comments, I don't hate Digimon.
Pretty sure the only one since you write comments is gonna be me, and I'll bash you anyway.
Do you promise?
Join me.
Sorry if you guys picked up on that clicking. That's my dog. Its nails were scratching against my wood
No, the
floors.
dog doesn't bark. It's a rare breed where it clicks instead of
Go.
barks. I can communicate with it.
This is that like alternative rock piece, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this fits very well either. Like, I mean, look what he's doing. He's taking over the freaking world, and like.
Yeah, but the music wasn't very threatening in the Japanese version either.
Oh no.
No. It was more.
Well, I mean, okay, you know, again, this song's not bad. It's just it doesn't fit. Again,
Yeah, I
like we
know.
said earlier.
Like, this isn't gonna win an Oscar.
Or did
Elijah,
it?
this is from the 90s.
Yeah.
1990, what again? Do you know?
What?
Off the top of your head?
I
The
don't.
Oscars were in the 90s.
It started
bro.
in the 90s though.
The Oscars were in the 90s, bro.
And plus, the English translation gave this show a lot of cheesy lines.
Let's talk about the music. Like, it's meant to be kitschy.
You
It's
got
meant
the
to be fun.
Digiboxes.
Good point.
You don't want to be scaring kids with like.
Yeah, that's why they probably took out a lot of the music to make it more fun.
No, yeah. I could see that. Or more like appealing.
Gosh, but let me finish.
Well, they
my
also
sentence.
did that in the Pokemon movie when Ash he came back to life. Remember? They had I forgot what song it was, but it was like a more pop song. In the Japanese, it's more like orchestra.
Honestly, I haven't seen the first Pokemon movie in a couple months. I lost it less.
Oh, a couple months.
Yeah.
But that's all I remember.
No, because I was on YouTube and I was like, oh yeah, first movie.
Well, I remember that it was like more of a pop song, but in the Japanese, it wasn't orchestrated one.
Yeah. Huh.
So it's the same kind of situation.
Actually, you know what? We should do a Pokemon movie commentary.
Yes, we should.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Tomorrow.
No.
Alright, we'll see whatever happens. Watch the first 4 or 3. Because I don't think we're going to be able to watch everyone.
Or just the first one.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Watch the first 4 or 3.
Yeah, it's like maybe just first 4 or 3 get started, you know?
Hey, what's the third one called?
That's the Entei one.
Just Pokemon.
I think it's just
3,
Pokemon
isn't
Movie 3.
Yeah, it's just Pokemon. Yeah.
They stopped. They
couldn't
because
come up with the clever
at
title.
4 they stopped using the numbers.
No, they did Pokemon Forever.
4.
Yeah, no, but at 4 they stopped
Yeah,
using the numbers.
because they couldn't.
They didn't because I mean
It was
what are
too
you gonna
much
do
at
with
that
5?
point. Yeah.
They just released a new one
Wasn't
with
2
YouTube.
like
and
another play on words? Like another number thing? What was 2? It was a Pokemon, it was.
I don't know.
Shoot.
So these are the Mega Forms.
Wait, come on. No, those are the...
Mega Forms.
Those are the... No.
No, these are the Mega Forms.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
I thought... What's his... Oh, no, that's right.
Yeah, it's right here that I really get a Summer Wars vibe.
Yeah.
Or do you get a Summer Wars vibe when you watch? I mean, do you get a Digimon vibe when you watch Summer Wars?
Summer Wars vibe when I watch Digimon.
Well, you shouldn't because this came first.
Okay. Yeah, but Blake, watch Summer Wars first.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Blake's dumb, so... This game, Blake, you're not dumb.
Yeah, so Panama didn't get to Digivolve this time.
Would you guys believe Elijah's my friend?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I was listening.
Nah, that's fine. He's tired.
No, he's hurt, Blake.
No, Elijah.
Oh, I thought you meant Patamon.
What did I do? I'm sorry.
I thought you meant Patamon right now.
Let's patch things up right now.
Actually, it was Pokemon 2000 was the second one.
Yeah.
Got terrible reading.
Yeah, this is an amazing
Well,
scene.
I think critically they've all done pretty bad. Pokemon movies, I think.
I haven't seen one recently.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's because they're necessarily bad. I think it's just because critics going into them are like, "What the heck is Pokemon?" You know what I mean? Unless they're fans.
Are you talking about
Pokemon.
how it was rated critically or how?
Not critically.
Just the.
Well, no, the fan
Quality.
base. The fan base likes them, like the first movie and stuff like that, like with Mewtwo and everything.
Oh no, yeah, they've all done bad.
Yeah, like I said,
Like the first one got a worse rating than the second one.
yeah. As a Pokemon fan, I don't think they're bad movies. I think they got what the.
Yeah, the computer.
I don't know that face though.
Yeah. He's shocked, Blake.
Like
Yeah, I think-
faces.
But just really quick, do you think the Pokemon movies? I know we haven't seen the most recent ones. Do you think they have gone down in quality from the first few?
I couldn't say.
Yeah,
I haven't. Like the new Mewtwo Genesect one. Why are we talking about this?
I just wondering because
I guess it's not really off topic.
We're making
Digimon
because
conversations,
the Digimon movies, the more they're made, I feel like they also maybe not a bunch, but just a little bit, just because they keep having to make these movies.
Yeah.
Because with preparing with season 6, this isn't over obviously. Because
Yeah.
Is the creator of Pokemon even involved with the TV shows anymore?
the
Probably not.
creator
I don't think
of
he ever
Pokemon?
was.
No, he's involved in the games, but they're not involved in the show. The only time the show ever crossed over to a game was Pokemon Yellow, to my knowledge at least.
So this probably shocked me because they're almost dead and their armor was just everywhere.
Yeah, I thought it was blood. When I was a kid, I thought the armor was blood. I was like, whoa. Whoa.
Is that how you say it? Whoa.
Yeah, that's my kid voice. Yeah. You didn't have to read it so well.
Also, funny line.
Yeah, it was. Tie the man.
Kind of wonder why he's reading that email in the first place. Just to read out of him.
Everyone, well, what else? You can't do anything else.
Not good point.
He's probably trying to look for information, right?
Yeah. Jonathan gets it.
Yes, I do.
That's my boy.
Who
Also
can
now
count
he's
backwards
Diaboromon.
from 10? Diaboromon.
Oh, Diaboromon. I'm sorry.
I hear the Japanese one's actually Diablomon.
Oh.
Well, that would make more sense, but
Yeah, because he looks like it.
Yeah. Can you guys pick that up? I think I can pick that up.
If you can, it's a song in the background playing. Excuse us.
Yeah.
It goes really well with the movie, so
I'll try and edit that out.
We'll see. You can. We'll see.
No, there it goes. Okay.
Nah,
I can edit that out. I'm sure.
it goes really well with the movie, so it works.
I think I can edit that out.
I'm not gonna edit what out, Blake?
Yeah, Blake.
Well done, sir.
What are you talking about?
So this is when the similarities with Summer Wars really shows.
Nuclear war.
Yes.
The best kind of war.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
kidding, it's a horrible war. Hopefully we will never be
You're the
involved.
worst.
Well, that's one similarity between Summer Wars and Digimon. Besides, the plot and such like that, is that the missile. Spoiler alert.
Besides the
I'm not
fact
gonna
that
say.
it's the same movie.
At the core, I
Yeah,
guess.
at the
but
core, but more like
Yeah.
the details aren't like at all.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I know it was a joke, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it. No, totally.
When you hear a bunch of people saying, "Oh, it's just ripped off of Digimon,"
No, it's fine. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, totally. No,
no one can hear you right now.
I totally get it. Yeah, no. Just want to start fights with me. People. Take on the whole world.
Like I said, Elijah's very tired. It's past bedtime.
I'm cranky.
Well, Elijah has to get over it.
Whoa, Johnny, please. I thought we were boys.
It's around 10.
I'm tired, bro.
I got less sleep than you.
Dude, it's 10 o'clock.
Last night,
Actually, it's not even. It's
last night I went to bed late.
it's almost.
I went
almost
to bed at like 2.
Jeez.
Anyway, so back to
Yeah, back to this. Jeez, get
we got
get
way
back
off topic.
If
Trying
you
to talk
know
about
what I
Pokemon.
mean.
From Pokemon to how much sleep Elijah gets.
Yo, that's the guy from the games. Oh, cameo.
Is he?
The guy on the computer.
Yeah, he's from the games. He connects with the second season, even though he's not in the second season. But then he shows up in the third season, and it's still
He
canon
does?
though. Yeah, and it's still canon. They did it in a pretty cool way, actually.
How does he show up in the third season?
They find him in the digital world, and he found out that in one of the games, at the very end, he went to a parallel world, and so that's where they find him in. So even though it's complicated because it's like with time travel and extra dimensions, it's still canon.
Men vocalizing?
Huh?
Oh, that was earlier. Sorry, didn't mean to read that so late. But you guys were talking.
Oh, sorry.
No, you guys are fine. No, don't.
Fun fact.
That
Yeah.
was a fun fact, Johnny.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're trying to start a fight with me. So they're getting beat up.
Yeah.
They're flying.
The plot, according to Elijah.
Getting blown up.
He did in fact get blown up. Thank you, Johnny.
God, Elijah, I'd love to see what you do like with a movie and just like
By himself.
just like tell us the plot of a movie. There's digital monsters and they're just fighting and
Blake, that was a good impression.
yeah, best I got.
So the best friends are in danger, so they go to help him out.
Best friend.
In the digital world.
Guys, we would do that for each other, right?
Maybe.
I don't know if you're cranky like this. No.
Good point.
Be brave, Ty.
I never heard him say that in English. Maybe I just couldn't pick it up. Where's Ty?
Did Izzy not even
Oh
notice?
yeah, okay. I was gonna say if you just walked out and said, "I'll leave you two alone," like conspiracy, Ty didn't go in there, like.
You know, Izzy,
the mom figures it out.
Izzy's going to the emails right now.
So he doesn't even care.
He's looking through. His job is the emails.
That's
man.
what I'm saying. He's
Oh,
busy.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
He's got to work.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was confused.
Izzy's a busy man. Busy Izzy.
I hate you so much.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually kind of okay.
Yeah, it was.
Dumb, but okay.
Rating.
It's the way he reacts to it.
7 out of 10.
Give it an 8.
You can't see it right now, guys, but Elijah's being an idiot behind the microphone.
In this very serious scene.
Yeah, I know.
Elijah.
I've
One
seen
of-
this scene
Okay,
Hey,
we should not
23
do their
times.
whole
I'm watch. This is my favorite scene of all Digimon.
Spoiler alert, they're not dead.
Really?
Like, he said this like 4 times.
I know, but I want to act surprised for the subscribers.
Thanks a lot, Elijah. You ruined it.
I'm gonna ruin all the illusions.
Because it's the first time you ever see a fusion, Gerber.
Well, way to spoil it, John.
And they don't have to do a stupid dance.
Good point.
Nah. Or wear earrings. Nothing wrong with wearing earrings. It's true.
Earring people scare me. Please don't hurt me, earring people.
No, earrings scare me. I'm afraid if I get an earring, someone will be like, cool earring, and they just like rip it out of my ear. Be like, why would you do that?
I could. What? Who's the guy in the background? What is he doing?
He's
Okay,
freaking out.
he's looking for Matt.
Because he was just here. No.
Oh, okay. I was.
And then the grandma was like, why is your brother in the computer? Omnimon.
Then you get Omnimon.
Wasn't he in the...
Can you imagine if you could able to like do that in the games? Can you do that in the games?
What?
Can you do that in the games? Like make Omnimon? Really?
Yeah, you can. It's very tough. I've tried.
Wait,
There's-
it's tough to do or tough to
It's
beat?
tough to get an Omnimon in the
Okay.
games. Because I had a War Greymon and say you could get him to Omnimon, but there's a lot of requirements for it.
Huh.
Like you have to get like some kind of stat super high.
Interesting. I didn't think you'd be able to do that.
No, same year.
That is really cool.
I was super surprised.
Spoiler alert. The nuke goes off. They all die. Zombies rule the world.
Are we talking about Digimon or World War
Yes.
Z?
Digimon.
Let's not talk about World War Z.
Let's not?
Not.
No? Okay.
You didn't like it?
Well, okay, Digimon.
Digimon. We always do tangents when you learn how
Wait,
to
okay,
focus.
did they just say Omnimon Quick Attack? Oh no,
It was
it's
like quick
comma
attack, yeah.
Okay, I was like, huh?
Quick attack.
What?
He's too slow for a quick attack.
1 minute to go.
Nah, I could beat poop out of Pikachu.
Don't.
Where
Gross.
in the world did you get Pikachu? Well, Pikachu does use Quick Attack, so.
That's why I said it. Right?
See, as you guys can tell, he's still tired and he's willing to fight a Pikachu. 1-on-1, hand-to-hand.
I can take down a Pikachu, I don't care.
You cannot take down a Pikachu. Okay, Digimon.
I can fight them too.
I'll fill you with so much spam.
This is Elijah's favorite line in the movie. That you got mail.
Why do I feel like Elijah would actually be the guy to say that?
He would be the one to write all these puns.
No, this is what Elijah would. Elijah would be like, "You've got pale. Dang it, I mean mail."
He would.
Oh,
The final scene.
found you.
It's if I was in this situation, that's exactly what I'd do. Like I would do something cool,
7,
but like I
6,
try to like make it
5,
cool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year's. Oh,
Dude, that was-
Dude, that's pretty.
That's an awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Gabe.
And then they also had a sequel to this movie, The Revenge of Dearborn.
I
The
guess you
winner
could
is-
say he has a splitting headache.
It's pretty good. Sure. And so there was a sequel, Revenge of Dearborn. That was good,
Oh, he
but
came back.
yeah, but it wasn't
like,
as
Digimon
good.
never die.
It wasn't as good because
Well, what?
they put in the second season characters, and it was more cheesy than this movie.
Huh.
Yeah,
Bro, that line right there.
Yeah.
If you dropped.
Love Tie. They'll get together, right?
Oh, no.
No.
She breaks his heart.
That's the song. That's not That's not her reading.
No. He goes a few.
What's a few
like,
rings? Oh, okay, that was Ty. I'm sorry, because the music notes were right there, and
yeah.
I got confused. Sorry.
No, I got you.
And then this.
Meanwhile, back on the west side of the world.
This we're to try to connect the third movie, the final movie.
About what, 3/4 of the way done, or like 50%.
2/4.
2/4.
You said 3/4.
No, I was thinking because this is the. Why did I? Blake, shut up.
Oh, that's okay, Blake. But you can still.
Kokomon, no. So now we are in the third and final movie, which is called Hurricane Touchdown. The rough translation.
Thank you guys for sticking with us.
Yes, if you have.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. Yeah. So how old are these kids here?
This is a year or two after.
Okay, so
After
is it a year?
Yeah.
A year or two after Digimon Adventure 2, right?
his stage name is the Digijetsons, formerly known as Mac.
Right. He became Mulan.
And we have the second season characters.
This is a year after the
Overall,
second season,
just huh? Yeah, this people from the second
right?
season.
So Ty, the original gang should just be starting high school, I think, right? This should be like your first year.
No, they should be in their second year because they're in their first year. Wait, no, because they're in middle school right now, right? These guys, second season characters. So I think you're right.
So the originals are their first year of high school.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they have different uniforms. And
No, I think you're right. They're in their second year.
No, I think that doesn't matter. Yeah, so
It doesn't
this
matter.
one has the most changes to it because I looked. They took half an hour out of this part of the movie. This movie actually starts out with Mimi getting taken by Kokomon.
Really?
Yeah, because
So doesn't it show all the Digidestin getting taken, the originals?
it didn't show all of them. Basically, the subplot for this one is that Kokomon's looking for
Lewis, and he's
Lewis.
taking all the originals.
Yeah, because he has a Digivice just like the first season characters, which is just the blue square.
Because technically, he was one of the original Digidestin.
Yeah, technically.
He just wasn't with anyone, so
Yeah.
he didn't know about all
So
this.
he basically takes all of the original Digidestin because they have the same Digivice, and he brings them to this other dimension where he holds them captive. It doesn't really go anywhere because they don't it doesn't show them escape. It's implied obviously,
Yeah.
and they don't help out in the fight at the end, but they just took that whole part out.
So if you ever watch this and you're wondering why the original ones never showed up, to
Yeah,
help,
exactly.
It's because they're held hostage.
I never thought of it as a kid, why aren't they helping? I just assumed.
I did, but I was just like, it's
Yeah.
about the main character,
Yeah,
the second season.
Yeah, so they took out half an hour of this movie.
Which honestly, that was one of my favorite parts when the original guys showed up.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I didn't really like the second season characters.
Yeah, they're the best seasons. Well, because Davis was okay, and then Cody's development is actually pretty good in the show. But then Yoli, is that her name?
Yeah.
She was whatever.
Ken, Davis.
Yeah, Ken was amazing.
Yeah, Ken, because he had the most of them, because he was a jerk,
Yeah.
and then he wasn't.
Yep, but the Digidestin in the second season of the best were GK and Kari.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best parts were when the first season characters helped out.
Which is why Digimon Adventure Tri is going to be amazing.
Yes, in the summer.
Yeah. So have you heard if the second season characters are going to be in Tri or
No,
no?
there's no news.
I'd be surprised if they didn't actually, because I'm sure they're
Probably
all like
cameo, but probably aren't.
Well, it depends. If
Yeah.
if they do, the original ones get taken back into the Digiworld against their will, then I can see why. Because the second season Digidestin are sort of useless once they break down those towers. Because those towers were the things that were blocking the original Digidestin from
Yeah.
Digivolving.
Yes, so Willis has a That's. It looks so weird when they do the close-ups of the face.
Yeah, I was still as fun. It
It's
was
like,
like,
come here. Come here. Yeah, like right now, I don't. It's so weird. And so Willis has
it was especially that angle because it was
Yeah.
like coming up and she was like,
and the way she
"Come
says
here."
it, it's like, come here. Yeah, so Willis has a Terriermon, which is one of the main Digimon and tamers.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah.
It was it wasn't the main guy's Digimon, was it?
No, it was Henry's.
Yeah.
Who is
He
the
was
second
like
guy.
he was like the Izzy of that one, right? Like the small one. Oh no, he was the second.
No,
guy.
he was the oldest one.
Okay.
Takata was the youngest, I'm pretty sure.
But his Terriermon was bigger, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
No.
They're basically the same personality because I don't know.
It's confusing.
But Terriermon, I did like Terriermon better than Tamers though.
What was the one? Was it Tamers? Where it's like the guy runs into one of like Trimon or something like that, the red one, and they get in a fist fight. No, that's not it.
I don't
One
know.
of the Digimon ones is the Digimon were created in a lab, and then one breaks loose, and then he and the main guy get in a fist fight together.
That's probably season 5.
Yeah, and then they become partners because they traded blows, and they're like, "I respect you."
Oh my gosh.
That's how it
Season 5 is so it was an Agumon.
No, was it?
So season 5 is bad. It's not very good.
So dumb. It was the third season main Digimon, but he was in season 5. He was the main one in that too, I think.
Okay.
But he was like bigger. He can actually talk, like real world, Yeah. But yeah, like it was so lame. I watched the first episode and it was like, like the guy saying, "There's like a bunch of like half dead guys on the ground because the Digimon went crazy," and he's like, looks like someone beat these guys up. Does he know that this is my turf? And then he doesn't even question that the Digimon is there. He just goes straight into a
Season
fight.
5 is not very good.
No.
The quality dropped after, I would say even 3 after that.
Well, season 5, I read about it. It became like a lot more mature. Like they actually had like a lot of stuff in it.
Oh, it wasn't like too much, but it was more than usual.
Yeah.
Though. It was still a kid show, obviously.
But like I guess the main guy and the Digimon, I guess you can like I don't know if they fuse together or something, but
That's number 3. They fuse number 3, which I thought was a cool concept.
No, but like they share powers. Like the guy. So like the guy was able to take down like a giant Digimon by himself or with the help. It was weird.
So TK was probably the best villain, right? And
yeah,
TK had an awesome scene with the Digimon Emperor in one point where he basically calls him out and everything. He's like, "You gotta keep doing this," and he beats him up, dude.
Yeah,
because he tries to whip him and he catches it. He's like, "What are you gonna do now?"
Yeah, TK was legit.
Yeah. Kari, I like Kari, but they kind of made her too perfect.
Yeah.
Especially in season 2. Like, season 1 made sense because she was a little girl, but they made her more perfect in season 2.
I like the episode where like we find out what's wrong with her, whatever, and she goes into that negative world or whatever, that black and white one. She gets sick.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember something like that.
And they're like, "We need you. You're our queen." And she's like, "No."
Oh yeah.
And then
it's basically a bad Digimon wanted Kari as his queen, which is why she's so perfect.
Yeah. And then TK came and saved her.
Yeah. And that was I told Blake in the unboxing we just did for season 3, that like subplot that went nowhere, that was written by the guy who directed season 3.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did it like go somewhere? But they had
no, it was just one episode and it went nowhere. Like that was because they didn't have time for the story.
Like, because the way they talked about it is like there was another villain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it didn't go anywhere. But then he got to direct it in season 3. So they just met Willis right now.
They don't know he's Willis. They don't even know he has a.
No, I know. Because I know Blake was confused. He's like, wait, how did they not know that's the Digimon? Because
everyone's confused.
Because even in season 1, they just pretend like they're Digimon or stuff that.
Yeah, I'd explain to them. They pretend they're dolls.
They even do that in season 3 though.
In case you guys are wondering, I guess I'm still here.
Yeah, Blake's still here.
No,
I just took a nap for a little bit.
We're going down memory lane with Digimon. Me and Elijah.
That's funny. You guys know a lot about this. But just wait till we get to a movie that I know I can.
Oh,
so
like the Avengers. This is my The Avengers.
We
this is my The Avengers, Blake. I'm saying you did a lot of facts in Avengers. This is my Avengers.
If we do like a Pixar movie ever, you guys
talking about the Pixar theory?
Not really, because there's tons of YouTube. There's already enough creepypasta YouTube stuff on.
Yeah.
Bro, that Pixar theory.
Davis acting all weird. We thought Davis was a second-rate tie. Even though I kind of liked him, he pretty much was a second-rate tie.
Remember, we did a previous recording. I brought it up. Then the characters for second season, the ones are just the characters from first season put together.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I forgot that. That's true.
Yoli
Yeah.
is just Mimi and Sora put together.
Yeah, and Cody is Joe and
Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy.
They actually mention that in the show
Yeah.
when they're talking. When they look at
because they get their same crest too.
Yeah, if they get all the same crest as the two people.
Yeah.
I brought that up and John was like, "Oh yeah, huh."
I forgot.
Oh, you forgot? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I thought you did.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. But no, in the show they mention that what's
Yeah.
his face reminds them of Cody. They're like, he's like an Izzy because he's super smart, but he's like a Joe because he's really
but
tentative.
Cody did have the most development of the new cast, though.
Too bad he had the worst Digimon.
Yoli had the worst Digimon. Hawkmon talks like in a weird British accent.
It's fine, but Digimon is just like, he reminds me too much of myself.
Is that why?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh my
Never mind. We'll talk about him
we'll
when
talk about-
we see him. Yeah.
We'll talk about it later, but we'll get into that later. And so they get in,
I'm still laughing about the part about our first time watching.
that was no, we're not talking about that.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't need to.
So,
we can make those.
they
jokes when we
just-
get
So right now they're at the truck and they just drive off without Davis and Willis.
there. And plop, he's on the ground. And what do? He'll catch up.
Get a walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Davis pay for it too?
He's going to.
They're terrible friends.
Yeah. He looks happy.
That's just what he
Yeah,
said.
no, that was weird. Demi Vimon turned to Vimon. And then he has a V-head. This scene makes no sense. They're flying around. And he's like, oh, I don't know.
So I'm just gonna
And then
say-
they're still flying. Then they crash into a sign.
Yeah,
And Davis crashed too. Wait. Never mind.
it's just comedic
What?
effect.
He dented the sign.
Yeah.
Hey. You had a running start. I don't know. It's for comedic effect.
So the armor Digivolve, that was a really cool idea, but
yeah, it turned out to be
The
useless.
fire of
yeah,
courage.
because
Like I said, once they took down the towers, the second season
Yeah.
just became.
they didn't use them after they got rid of that plot, and then because in
Oh, didn't the crest go back to the main cast or something like that? Because they needed.
no,
No, didn't they need them
that's
to
very
Digivolve?
complicated, but in the
Oh, that's right. They couldn't. They didn't get the
Yeah.
crest back, so they couldn't
Yeah.
super.
like
they couldn't
you know
mega.
you know how Vmon's is the crest of courage,
Yeah.
like either in the games or just like in the lore itself, like any Digimon can use that armor. So you could have Digimon use the armor, and he would have a different design. So that's really cool, but obviously because of budget, they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't change a thing.
No, I'm saying but if they did, that would have been so cool because after a while it got pretty repetitive because it only had one form. That's all they had. It also, but just budget restraint just couldn't. So Terriermon turns into Gargamon with pants.
I thought it was interesting how
got
they
pants
brought
now.
in new Digimon, and it was literally just like these are ancient Digimon that.
I don't think they were ancient.
No, they were.
I don't know because in the show they just say that Vimon was waiting for Davis for a while. They don't really say like it was ancient.
Well, I don't know if they're ancient, but they're like rare. Like they're like the only.
Yeah, that's true. That part's true. Even then, you don't see that many Agumon either.
Yeah, that's true.
So Gargamon always had a weird voice because in the third season when he digivolves into Gargamon, the voice is completely the same, but this one's more like deeper, like the pitch just deeper a bit, which was like, what's it called? Caught me off guard, I guess. I don't know.
So in the third season, his voice is.
Like the voice that Terriermon has, it stays the same when he digivolves.
Oh, in the third season.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it changes like.
Is it the same voice? Like the same.
Yes,
Okay.
and it's the same. They sound a bit different, like in certain scenes, but it's the same voice actor.
For the record, I don't know why they always make it like a brighter color scheme. Like they add a tint to it. Like they make everything look like hazy in a way when like an emotional scene comes up. Like that last one.
Because it makes you misty eyed.
This one looks very hazy.
Well, not that. It's just the last scene. You guys kind of missed it because you
Make it like fuzzy.
Yeah.
Like out of focus.
No, yeah, I'm saying this made this a lot like more fuzzy.
Yeah.
Maybe just because, I don't know. Might because also it's standard definition.
Damn, those kids are fast. They can actually keep up with that thing.
Another question. Parents. Do they care?
You never see their parents.
No, you don't. Like, their kids go missing for, like, a while. And
No, they just go away for, like, a day.
Well, I mean, in the second movie, we saw Ty's
the
mom,
first-
but that's it. You
Well,
know what I mean?
the first season, like, not that much
They
time
explained
passed.
it, yeah, through time. No, but in the second, they just go a day at a time.
Yeah.
Like, for a few hours.
You know, one thing I am glad about they did is that they made it during, like, summer camp.
Yeah.
Like, that they were gone during summer camp.
Well,
so it wasn't like their parents were just
Yeah,
like,
they
oh,
also
no,
do
what are
that
you going to do? Like,
Even
you know?
then, like, it's weird. Like,
Oh, yeah,
no
no.
time passes between.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Hyperbell time chamber, Blake.
Yeah.
Time goes way slower in the digital world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it goes
you
way...
know.
And
Yeah.
time goes faster.
Yeah, it goes faster, my bad. It
So,
goes
like,
faster.
Ken, he was in the digital world for, like, years, wasn't he?
He was in there for months, but it was only, like, a few hours when he came back.
Oh, so it's like Narnia.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there you go.
But
yeah.
then when,
Yeah.
when he goes back,
Yeah, good
when he
comparison.
goes back in there again, like for good, to run away for good, like he's in there for like a while and he's missing for a couple of days. Wasn't there like a big search for him or something?
Whoa, plot
there
drop. He created him.
Yeah, he created it.
And then there
I
was...
knew that.
Then there were some scenes cutting out, like, I think Willis's backstory in this. There were some details that they cut out.
They
obviously.
rushed over his backstory.
Yeah.
If you missed it, he's a super genius.
Even though they don't say he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, they cut out half an hour, so there's a lot of cutting in this.
Gotta make it reasonable.
Like, I'll point it out in the scene coming up right now, but...
His hair looks blue here.
I know. It's the
Is
night.
it okay? His hair vaguely has like a bluer tint.
Well,
Yeah, it does.
His hair
Ties.
originally had a blue tint, anyways.
Yeah, but then nighttime just...
I don't know why, but every time I say Ty, I always feel like I need to say Kai. I don't know why. Is somebody named Kai?
I don't know, just Kari. No.
Ty, why, Kai? You busted a rhyme.
Whatever.
Busted a rye.
Okay, no.
It didn't work. No,
Don't force it, Blake.
no, but I don't know. There's somebody named Kai. I just can't.
I don't think
But
so.
There's
whatever.
a lot of people named Kai.
I would know, Blake.
Not
Yeah,
in
that's
Digimon,
true,
but like
yeah.
in shows, there's just a
Yeah.
lot of people named Kai.
I'm pretty sure there is. So, I kind of glossed over details, but I don't know if Dearborn one actually affected Kokomon, or it was like just something else that happened to
No,
him.
he created Diaborn.
No, I mean the Japanese version,
Oh, okay.
because they connected. So I don't know if Dearborn one actually did that, or if something else did
Sorry,
it
guys. I
somehow.
hope you guys didn't pick up on that.
Oh, they did, but it's fine.
I made sure I said
Because if you missed it, pretty much they beat Diabormon, but his virus carried over to
Yeah, like
Kokomon.
they didn't get it in time, like just in time. So, right here, Willis just told his backstory, and Davis is crying, and then he's like, "Get over it." He's like, "Okay, that was a cut that they did." Like that in the Japanese, there was actually like a line or two more of dialogue that made it transition better. But it's like, "Oh, okay."
That makes it funnier. When it's
No, it does. It does, but it's just so odd. It's like, okay,
Yeah, awkward. I guess.
yeah, I know. It is funny though,
Makes it seem like he wasn't really crying.
kind of, just to make Willis feel better, I guess.
Seriously, like they're like 12.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Like they're really young.
Yeah, anime does that. It's like they don't look 12 ever.
There was a scene like it zoomed out and it showed like how small they actually were. They actually looked 12.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point because like in anime, they're always near people their age,
Yeah.
so you never see like the comparison.
Where did he get the cape from? Just randomly?
It's probably just a blanket.
Okay.
Yeah, blanket.
Good point. I was just wondering.
It's probably in his backpack.
Oh, good point.
Thanks, pal.
Now let's go to that Hobbit festival.
I think you made that joke last time.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure.
Shoot.
Not that exact joke, but a
Now
Hobbit joke.
then, how the listeners can enjoy.
It was a Hobbit joke.
You should have said, "Now let's go back to the Shire." As you know,
Yeah, good point.
you're welcome.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. And then like a scene here where he's like doing all this stuff. They put a scene here at the very end of the movie, which is amazing. I'll point it out, but still. I think it was kind of cool. They did the digivolving with the ball. 'Cause I never saw that before.
Yeah,
Did
they
you say
showed it
this
with
was the creepiest thing?
Terry
This
Monk,
creepiest one?
Yeah, no, the next one.
Yeah,
is,
the next form.
Like it's not.
Yeah, like this. Actually, that Digimon, not Terriermon, but the other one, that actually comes up in the third season as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, was there any villain in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lopmon.
I remember you telling me something about
Yeah,
that.
'cause-
Like he's in it in the next
Yeah,
one.
I think that's actually what's like
Is he
that.
the main villain or no?
No, it's he's supposed to be. No, she's supposed to be. It's a girl. She's supposed to be. Then she finds Henry's sister and then becomes a good guy.
Mm. Does she become Henry's sister's Digimon? Or no?
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they get a Digivice, you're like, what? And then good guy.
So what's the just the regular form of it?
It's Terriermon, but purple.
Hmm.
So that's basically why they're twin Digimon, because
Does Terrimon's champion form look similar to that?
so Terriermon's is Gargamon.
Okay,
That's
I mean, what's it called?
Lopmon. Lopmon, that's its ultimate form.
Ultimate.
I forget what its champion looks like, but it's very different though.
It's not the clown thing.
No, it's not. Wait, I'm not.
That'd be its
I
ultimate.
think so. That's its ultimate, the bunny,
Okay.
Lopmon's, and then I'm pretty sure it does turn into the clown.
Okay, so they have the same
Gargoyle pellets. You.
They're the same Digi-Evolution Terriermon and the other one.
No, they're different.
They're different.
Yeah, so because
Does Terriermon only go to this one?
he
In
goes,
the third
he
season?
turns into Rabbitmon. You know, he turns into Golden Rabbitmon
Oh.
in this one.
Yeah,
He's that
so-
but green. He's that but green.
Okay, that is.
That's his ultimate, but Lopmon's ultimate is this one, the bunny,
Okay.
right now.
So they don't have megas.
He does in the third season.
Yeah.
He's huge in that one.
Okay.
But Lopmon's mega is the clown. I'm pretty sure. And he had just a bunch of dumb puns right now. Pun after pun. Yeah, this is when the English localization is just really bad.
They try to make it.
I'm
for
sorry. Did
kids.
Armadillomon say howdy?
Yes.
I was just waiting.
For like no
for you to be
reason.
Like, be like howdy, and be like, you shut me.
He didn't do anything. He's like standing like howdy.
Howdy.
I think there was more to the action in Japanese
if he
too.
ever
I
became
wouldn't be
like,
surprised.
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure-
they're all talking and complaining about,
Yes.
oh, we're on vacation. Can we finish this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was because I forgot like that they're supposed to be, but it's not here. Yeah, so that is Cherubimon. Yeah, that's Cherubimon. That's the virus form. That's why he's the purple. The regular form is the white version that we see later. That's like the pure form.
Okay.
Yeah. And he actually turns up in season 4.
He does?
Yeah, he's a great villain in season 4.
The Kokomon?
No, yeah,
Yeah, this one,
yeah,
this
true.
thing right here.
Because he was basically a good guy, and he was the white form,
Mm-hmm.
but then he got corrupted by another Digimon, and he became the evil one right here. And he was pretty threatening.
But they actually talk. They weren't just like.
No, he talks. I think he kills another Digimon.
Really? Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't kill.
Because there's like 3 guardians, and he was one of them before he turned bad. He sent his minions to kill one, and then he killed another one.
Like actually killed. Like they actually died.
They don't show it, but it's kind of like off screen. Like,
I mean, they don't like come back like in the other seasons.
you're talking about the Digimon season 4.
Yeah.
Well, that's its own story, season 4.
Okay.
It's like season 3.
Oh, so in season 3 they actually died. They don't come back.
Well, the rules are the same. It depends which Digimon. It's confusing. I'm not getting into it.
No, I got you. I
Felicia's watching. I'm talking about other stuff. I mean, Digimon. Yeah, Digimon was alright, but
Stupid dude.
no. But for me, I didn't like Hawkman.
Hawkman was whatever.
Hawkman was kind of girly. He
What
didn't
is-
do anything
Hawkman
because
didn't.
he was British.
The reason why Hawkman didn't have a trailer, he didn't try too hard.
That's, yeah.
What did we say last time?
Yeah, but I think that also has to do with the English translation stuff, with the puns and stuff like that.
What did we say last time on when he said, "I've been
No,
digging all over
no.
for you. Keep on digging."
Keep on there's the scene where Armadillomon goes, "I'm digging all over for you." If I had him, I'd be like, "Keep on digging."
Okay, I'll
yeah,
say
that's
this
good.
right now. When I first saw this, I lost my mind. Like
He didn't know.
yeah,
that
I didn't know
was-
that those were actually Digimon. I thought they were
No,
like
yeah.
crazy people. So
Yeah,
what?
like those
What-
are the holy Digimon. They're like the strongest
Oh,
because
well, you know.
they're made of light, obviously.
But when Gatsumon shows up, Blake was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "That was the angel girl." He's like, "What?" I was like, "She's been it the whole time." Blake was like, "What?"
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. How they're just tearing him apart. He just keeps regenerating.
Yeah, he threw his arm at her.
Yeah,
that's the first time I realized it. He threw his dismembered arm.
Right? And he there's just he dissolves at this point. It's so weird.
Yeah.
No, so
I mean, come on.
The reason why that's why I thought he was one of the scariest Pokemon.
Yeah.
Isn't because of the way he looked. It was just like the setting, like it turned all pink and creepy and stuff like that.
So like this dimension, like where it's all cloudy. This is what it looked like for the Digidestin that got taken, and the same way that they turn younger here, they also turn younger.
Oh really?
Yeah, like it starts up with them, regular age, like they are in season 2. Then it shows them how they are in season 1. Then it shows them like as little kids. It's pretty cool.
I mean, you guys gotta give me the benefit on the doubt on that transformation thing, though. I mean, like, come on, the thing went from a cat to a human. Like that's weird.
Yeah, that because
that was
I'm
why
not
saying it's like
it was a surprise.
Yeah, that was the point. Like Patamon, he's like like a birdish kind of Digimon. Then he turns into Angemon. Like what?
Yeah.
I think that's the point. Like,
but it was for Gatomon too, because the whole thing it was like they were looking for Kari's, or they were trying to figure out who Kari was.
That's why it's unexpected. And that's why their power is like way stronger than
Gatomon in the first season was actually a bad guy, and then she became it, and she turned into the Digimon Light pretty much. And they were like, "That's so weird," and it was about redemption. It was a pretty sweet moment.
Yeah.
Was like, I'm not dissing it or anything.
We're just saying that's why.
Bizarre,
it's unexpected.
Yeah, for sure.
I always liked Anjumon's mega form. We never see it except here, even in season 2. Comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, was that this is the first time you ever? This is the only time you ever.
Yeah, it was the only time you ever saw it. But Seraphimon didn't make an appearance in season 4. Not this one, obviously, but a different one.
And then
the dragon thing, whatever.
Not the dragon one, but Seraphimon.
And then they go into like these forms, and I'm like, that makes more sense than the angel things in a way.
Yeah, this part was awesome though. They get the
they're so pretty.
The golden DGAs of light.
Like, do you just want to fight?
I feel like you're overthinking sometimes, Mike.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's
well, Digimon's weird because there's parts where you have to actually think about it, but then there's parts where if you don't,
you accept it.
Sense.
Oh, this part, Elijah, you love this part.
Yeah, I actually do. This part.
This part is awesome. Yeah. This is our last shot.
This part's cool. They're Digimon.
Yeah, I love this part. Then you just go past, then the golden one. Yeah, so that's his ultimate form. It's just green.
That's great.
I remember that. This is the part.
Yeah, you're like, wait, where did she come from?
I was like, where the heck did you come from? Like,
no, but like you heard Blake go, "Who's that?"
Yeah, it was awesome.
Because Blake was watching this and he was looking at all these new Digimon. He's like, "Who's that?"
He was flipping out. So wait, where'd she come? Yeah, but Magnemon was always a cool Digimon.
Yeah.
Then they showed up.
He showed up once. It was when they took down. It was when they took down the fortress. Like they took the golden Digigate.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And where's Armadillomon? Nowhere to be found.
Good.
Keep on digging.
Keep on digging.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't hear that when you said that. That is. And they kept like cutting to her for some reason. I don't know why. It was like 3 or 4 times.
That's a really good question. I don't know why they did that either.
I guess it was more subtle in the Japanese.
I mean, okay, well, to transition into that part, I guess it makes sense, but like, it's still kind of oddly placed because they did it like 3 times.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, as a kid, I was like that. It's probably like, what's going on?
Yoli was my least favorite of the second season of the people, and then Digimon was just my least favorite.
Yoli was my least, and Hawkmon were my least favorite. They're still alright, but
I didn't mind Hawkmon just because he wasn't in it as much as the other ones.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like he didn't talk as much as the other ones. Digimon was like he talked too much. It was like we get it, and he didn't even talk the most. It's just that.
Yeah. Then you're basically killing Trubimon right here.
Yeah, from the inside, which is really gruesome if you think about it.
But he wanted it.
But then he turned. But then
they even more gruesome.
So they get rid of the virus, and it becomes the holy form of Trubimon. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
They're all my friends. Except you, Armadillo.
Screw you.
This part kind of got me as a kid. Like, oh, like I knew they weren't dead, but it's like still, like he thought they were dead.
I didn't know that they didn't die when that happened. I was like,
and Tyrion was like, friends are always there for each other. Like, I won't leave you.
That's pretty emotional. I'll say that.
And that part always got me as a kid.
Back in the 90s, I think I'd probably bawl if I was into
it's life, Ball's life.
I figured that one out. Thank you.
So sometimes they do, right?
Yeah.
Like Wizardmon in
Wait,
season
what?
1. Sometimes it depends on the situation.
Like he got completely obliterated.
Because in season 1, if you die in the real world, well, in season 1, if you die in the real world, then your
data is like the data is like lost.
Yeah, your data is lost basically.
He comes back as a ghost.
Yeah, he does.
Like he's
in season 2.
Yeah, he's able to like apparate sort of.
Yeah, but he's not really alive still. And then in season 3, they say that.
Well, he's not dead, but he's not alive. His data's just like out there.
Yeah, so it depends on certain circumstances, but sometimes they did time, like Wizard.
Because in the Digimon world, like their data disperses, but they have a place to go back to. They go back to the nursery. But in the real world, they have nowhere to go.
That's so weird.
This doesn't make sense at all. His data should be scattered, but
They changed the rules a lot in season 2.
Yeah. Well, because season 1 was very strict on the rules. Like it was pretty clear.
So Lopmon should have been in this egg.
Season 2 they didn't really. They changed the rules because of.
So this part when he's dancing, this is like when he was turning into the bunny.
Yeah, but why this song?
I don't know. I don't know why they cut it this way where he's dancing, because it always confused me as a kid. Like,
so what happened in the Japanese?
Like I think no, that was the end. Like where he's running to the egg, that was the end. But this they added where he's dancing.
I'm gonna say now I don't like that ending.
Because they moved it. It always confused me because he came back, then he danced, and then he disappears. Like, wait, is he back or not?
Yeah.
But in the Japanese, it ends with them finding the egg. That's the end. So that was Digimon The Movie.
And I guess we should just go down the couch and say who final thoughts. So we'll start with Jonathan.
Okay, final thoughts.
Yeah,
I liked the first part. Pretty good introduction,
not
it's
Angela Anaconda.
It's right. No, not that. Our war game, my favorite Digimon, piece to watch. Hurricane Touchdown, it's all right, but it's made even worse due to bad, like even the worst editing, because half an hour is taken out, but still, it's all right. The transitions are passable. Animation's still good. Music, so it's all right.
Yeah.
And then, I like it. I still like this movie, even though it's more of a guilty pleasure at this point. I still like it.
I like all of them because I haven't seen the Japanese, so I don't know how it originally looked. I grew up with it looking like that. And I've always liked it, so I thought all of them were really good. Our war game, that's what's called, our war game. That was probably my favorite. But yeah. Yeah,
for me it goes our war game, then the first one, then the last one. But I still like all of them though.
Yeah. Yours is kind of rude just because you've seen the Japanese, so you see how good. The third one is sort of rude for you because you've seen how.
Well, no, I still liked it. I just compared the Japanese.
That's what I mean. Like it's the Japanese.
Yeah, that's a good point. Blake.
Like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not a Digimon fan. And to be honest, I'm gonna say this now. I label this up there with the Dragon Ball Z movies and the Pokemon movies in the sense that if you're not a fan of those, you're not going to understand anything that's going on. When I first watched this, I had to have Elijah and Jonathan pretty much sit me down and go give me a list of okay, let's start with the basics here. There's these things called Digimon, and I still don't understand it, to be honest. And I unfortunately don't think this movie does a very good job of wanting to I guess for certain people it could make them want to go see the movie, but for me it doesn't do that. Or the show. I'm sorry.
The first part it doesn't really explain that much. That was because it wasn't the intro to the show.
Yeah.
To when they would explain that stuff. This is the intro Then we get into after the first season.
Yeah.
And then like halfway into the second season at this point.
Probably should have mentioned in the beginning, if you haven't seen the show and you're watching this, you should probably watch the show first.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're probably really confused right now.
Yeah, but that's
you-
why just do the actual like editing that they did. There's like not a lot of room for newcomers.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's because they explain it so well in the show. They probably They didn't need to explain it at all.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in the show they do explain everything well.
Yeah. It takes a while, but it's a good watch.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you are a Digimon fan, you know, if you already haven't, which I would be surprised if you guys already haven't, but like I'd say watch this. It's not bad in terms of like, you know, being a fan and such, but like from my standpoint, I don't think it does a very good job of like, I mean, you know, like I'm sure fans love this movie, you know, but I can't really say whether it's good or bad because again, I'm not a fan, so like
he's coming in as like
yeah,
it's a like a real movie. He's coming in like
oh
actually
yeah,
watching
I'm
it as a
going in
movie.
like this is.
If you're a fan
movie.
of the show, you're
Yeah.
coming in as you're holding it to the show standards.
Yeah, exactly.
He's holding it to like other movie standards because he's seen other movies and he doesn't know what to compare it to.
Yeah. So with that, I guess I can't really say whether or not I think it's good or bad. It's there. You know what I mean? If I ever get into Digimon,
It's
I mean,
there.
it's there.
It
like
exists.
I can't say anything.
That's the worst thing you can say. It exists.
Well, like I mean, okay, not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way, but like it's there. Like
No,
it's a
yeah,
movie. You know, if you want to,
it's
it's a
a movie.
Digimon movie. If you want to watch a Digimon movie, watch a Digimon movie. I mean, I that's all I can say. Like you know,
I'm gonna start saying about every movie now. So how?
It's a movie.
as a critic, it's
How is Age of Ultron? It's a movie.
it's there.
It's there. It's after the Avengers.
Age of Ultron is a movie, and it's there.
It's
Comes-
after
that's all I
the
have to say.
Avengers.
Comes after Captain America: Winter Soldier.
No,
It's-
but I'll say this now. I enjoy it. I won't say I don't enjoy it, but like you know, it's fun to watch and sit down and talk about it with you guys. So that's all I have to say, really. So
Cool. So enjoyable movie to watch.
yeah, exactly. I'll say that for sure.
So we're watching it again.
Let's do it.
No.
Play
Yes.
button right again. Ready?
Well, not right now, obviously.
Guys, ready for part 2? Okay. Coming back with more jokes and a more
Elijah-
tired Elijah.
Elijah wants to go to sleep.
Actually, I've got my second wind.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I've gotten to the point.
I've
where,
gotten my second win. Boom, he's out.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I feel nothing now.
No, I'm with you. I was feeling sleepy too, but now I don't feel anything.
Oh, that's good. Well, I had some fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, did you want to close this out, or do you want me to do it?
You can close it up, Blake. I started it. You can end it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking with us for about an hour, 30 minutes, and we hope you guys enjoyed this. We hope we didn't distract you too much, and we hope you enjoyed this movie. Let us know down in the comments what you guys liked or didn't like about this movie. Some fond memories of Digimon, your favorite Digimon character, or Digimon itself. Just go down in the comments and tell us about whatever you want about Digimon or about us or anything like that. You can also tell us what kind of commentary you want to see next if you guys do. And so this is me, Jonathan, and Elijah signing out. And we'll be back to you guys with another commentary sometime soon.
And probably should have mentioned this at the beginning. If this is your first time watching this movie, probably shouldn't have watched it with us because
Yeah.
We really should have said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
We're singing at the end.
Well, like for now, that's like pretty much for every commentary we do from now on.
Yeah.
If it's your first time, you shouldn't be watching. You can watch and then watch this right after.
because we got into talking about my sleeping habits at
Yeah.
one point. I think.
No, but
and Pokemon.
we do that whenever we do kind of videos, but we are working on trying to focusing more on the subject at hand. So we will improve with more commentaries.
Of course, yeah. And thank you, and we're going to make more of those for sure, because this was a lot of fun, And we hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much again.
Help me. It wasn't fun.
And with that, take care.